What's up everyone, I'm going to be showing you some of the changes that happened in Minecraft Beta Update 1.8, otherwise known as the Adventure Update Part 1. So the rest of the Adventure Update will come in 1.9. So first off, you can see the main menu is a lot nicer looking with a panning world in the background instead of the brick look that it used to have. You can now go into controls and you can change all your controls now. Multiplayer server lists are now in, so you go in, you name the server, put the IP in, then you can have the list in there instead of trying to remember all the IPs like before. Single player world, when you create a world, you name it and you can change the game mode of it from survival to creative. So creative's now on the client side, which I'll show you in a minute. Go into more world options, and there's where you can put your seed in now. And you can also turn generate structures on or off. So dungeons and villages and stuff could either be turned on or off when you're generating your world. Cancel this. Let's go into creative mode first to show you some of that stuff. I'm gonna be trying to hurry up because I've tried this video a few times and it's gone really slow because there's so much stuff to show. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna show you here, since it's nighttime, you can see that there's a new lighting system in the game. So voila, let's take you over here. See, you can see it's more bluer. If you haven't played the pre-release, you're probably seeing how incredible this actually is. It's amazing looking. I'm already well used to it, but it still looks pretty good even though I'm used to it. Alright, so I'll show you some of the world changes first, some of the biome changes. So biomes can be a lot bigger now, as you can see from this desert biome. So it is freaking massive. So I mean, you can go way out there. The terrain's loading slow because one, I'm flying, so I'm going faster, which you can do in creative mode, which I'll show you in a minute. And I'm also recording, so it's going slower. Alright, so let's go back. There are more lava pools now exposed on the surface, which is nice. And talk about some of the creative stuff while I'm going to show you something else. There are now, in creative mode, you go into your inventory and you can now access almost any item. Just from there, just drag it onto your hotbar and you can use it. You can, let's go lower to the surface so I can show you this. You destroy blocks instantly. And it doesn't drop anything because you don't need it to. And you can place as many blocks as you want. So yeah, let's get back. Hold on. Let's get airborne again and keep going. So to fly, you double tap the space bar when you're on the ground and you'll take off. And when you're in the air, see, there's another lava pool. When you're in the air, the way to control your altitude and stuff is you hit space to go up and you left shift to go down. And also WASD, of course, controls your horizontal directions, just like it does on the ground. So right now, what I'm showing you, you can't really see it because it's loading really slow. But mountain ranges are a lot cooler now. There was some cool mountain ranges before, but they tend to happen more often now. There are also now ravines in the game and rivers. I haven't found a river on this world, but I'm going to go into another world in a minute and show you. Mine shafts, which I'll show you in a minute, and strongholds. Strongholds I'm not going to show you because I haven't found one yet. I think they only generate 3 per map now. I think in 1.9 they'll be changed to do infinite strongholds per map. Mine shafts are basically just abandoned mine shafts in the game. Here's a ravine. It's not the one I wanted to show you. Actually, I'll have to find the one I was wanting to show you. It's right in front of me, I think. So there's a ravine. Not all ravines are exposed to the surface, so sometimes you'll find when you're exploring caves and stuff, you'll run into one that's completely enclosed. Alright, so here's mine, or not mine, here's the ravine I was wanting to show you. There's a little small one over here that's not really exposed to the surface, but here's one right here that I was wanting to show you. So they're freaking, I love ravines, they're awesome. This one goes back here, but this one's also cool because it splits off into another one that goes over there, over here rather, since I'm right there. But down here, as you see, there's an abandoned mine shaft. So usually there's a mine cart tracks scattered out through here, like in the line. Actually, I could fly, so I could go down here and show you. Oh, there's another ravine. Like right here, they're going down in there, and then they tend to sprawl out everywhere. Sometimes they're like this and they don't have a floor in them. Sometimes they do. Stupid spider web, go away. Alright, so now let's get out of this place. And there'll also be torches in them that you didn't place, so it may look a little bit weird. Alright, so let's go up. And I will go back to the desert now. First, before I go back to the desert, here's a quick example of a swamp biome that's now in the game. This isn't really a swamp biome. There tend to be a lot more dense, and I found some, but I'm not going to get a chance to show you because I'm trying to hurry up. But basically, it's like that with trees growing in the water and vines all over the trees and just scattered out land and trees on the land, of course, but yeah. Alright, so now we're back at the desert biome, and now I'm going to show you some of the new items and stuff. So come over here, you have vines, which I showed you over on the trees before, and they grow out all over the place. They grow up, down, sideways, stuff like that. I think they only can grow like off of the stuff going down. I think so. But there's also brick stairs now in the game and brick slabs, so nice options to have. There's also a new type of stone in the game called stone brick, and basically you put stone in a so this kind of stone in a 4 or 2x2 square right there, and it'll give you a stone brick. And mossy stone brick and cracked stone brick I think are only found in dungeons and strongholds and stuff. So there's that. There's also, you can also, from stone brick, you can make stone brick slabs and stairs. So that's nice. So all the texture packs that had stone brick in it before as a replacement to cobblestone, using the making cobblestone look like stone brick. Now I don't need that. And this is thin glass. So glass planes and iron bars are now in the game. So some nice options. I love glass planes. I don't see myself ever using glass anymore. The way to make these two are to go in here, and you take glass blocks and you put just like they're like you're making a fence, like a 3x3 right there, or 2x3, and it'll give you glass pane. And iron bars, you just put iron in the same pattern and it'll give you iron bars. These are now watermelons, and you can grow watermelons now, and I think melon seeds can only be found in dungeons. Those are melon seeds, and these are pumpkin seeds, so you can also grow your own pumpkins now. And so yeah, when you destroy, when you harvest a watermelon, it will drop a bunch of melon slices that you can eat. Fences are now, oh here, since you already saw this, chests now open when you do it, so they animate, and they have like a 3-dimensional latch on them and stuff. They're a little bit smaller, and yeah, so single one does it too. Fences now have gates, so that is amazing. I've been wanting that for forever. Everyone's been wanting that for a long time. So the way to make a gate is you put let's see, it's 2 sticks right here, 2 sticks right here, and 2 wooden just blocks right there. Not wooden blocks, whatever, wood, like that kind of wood. For some reason I'm blanking on the name. Still trying to hurry. Alright, so pumpkins and watermelons look the same when you're growing them. I think these are melons and these are pumpkins. But yeah, they take forever to grow, it seems, unless I'm just not growing in the right conditions. That's it, I think, for this area. Let's go over into the other world. Snow biomes are no longer in the game. This is survival mode. I'll show you some of the stuff in there. Snow biomes will be back in 1.9. They did something with the biome generating code, and for some reason snow biomes aren't in the game anymore. So alright, first thing I'm going to show you here is a new food system. As you can tell from the bottom, alright, out of these bars down here, it's the top right one, the hunger bar with all the chicken legs. That is your hunger bar now, like I just said. And basically, that is the new way to heal yourself and do all this other stuff. So, to heal yourself, you can no longer eat to fill up your health. So that no longer does anything. But having a full hunger bar, you can be missing one chicken leg and it'll still heal you. But you'll slowly regenerate health over time. And so it made it way too easy in my opinion. I play on hard most of the time now, and it's still too easy. But yeah, there's that. And food. All right, here. There's also sprinting in the game. So you double tap W and you'll sprint. It's infinite as long as your health is, or not health, as long as your hunger bar is has a lot of things to it. So once you get down to 3 chicken legs on your hunger bar, you can no longer sprint. And also, while you're sprinting, your hunger bar depletes faster. So yeah. Let's see here. Your hunger bar will deplete over time no matter what. So even if you're just sitting here doing nothing, over time it will go down slowly. And you'll have to eat to keep it up. Once you get down to certain hunger or whatever, your health will start depleting. And I don't think you can die from it unless you're on hard, maybe. Yeah, you can die from it if you're on hard, so you can starve to death. But if you're on normal or something, you'll just go down to half a heart. And yeah, so let's see here. Here's all the different foods now. So you get, this is raw beef you get from cows when you kill them, and you can cook that and turn it into steak. Raw chicken you get from chickens, cook it, and then you get raw pork chops, and cooked pork chops now look like that. Rotten flesh is now what drops off of zombies, and it's a little bit different with this. So this increases your hunger bar so it can fill you up, but it also turns your hunger bar looks like infected chicken bones down there, or chicken legs. And so it looks kind of weird, but yeah. Try to hurry. Let's see. New mobs. Let's turn it back on right now. See if I can get any of. Yes. All right. So there's an Enderman right there. Oh crap! I looked at him. All right. So now he's attacking me. They are friendly until you. He didn't die. Where'd he go? There he is. They can teleport as well, as you can tell. So they're really not that hard to kill, but they're friendly or neutral until you look at them with your crosshairs. So you can like just edge around them the whole time, which I did not do obviously. And yeah, so they'll also pick up random blocks and move them and place them different areas. Like you saw, that one had a grass block. Sometimes you'll come back to your house or whatever and you'll be missing blocks, and it gets really annoying after a while. But yeah, so once you look at them, they'll get all mad and stuff and start teleporting and trying to hit you and stuff. So as you can see, now my health bar is depleted a little bit, so I'll show you some of this. Here's a new eating animation, and yeah. So food is also now stackable, and let's see. Endermen drop ender pearls. They currently have no purpose in the game. There's new combat system, so if you have a sword out or something, you right click, hold down right click, and you can block. To be honest, I haven't found any difference with that. I haven't noticed a damage decrease when stuff is hitting me when I'm blocking. Yeah, there's also new bow animation, so instead of just right clicking to shoot it, you now have to hold it down to draw back the string, which is very, very nice. And so if you just here's an example. If you just tap it, that's all that would happen. So you got to hold it down, and that's not gonna work. I haven't practiced a lot with the new shooting, so let's see. Show you some of these skeletons now. He fell down, so I'll go over to this one. Skeletons now look right. Make sure nothing else is around me. Son, I'll kill you. They're actually not that hard to kill. Usually I do better, but I was trying to show you that their bows now actually look right. And die. Usually the most you'll get hit is one time, like I just did. A lot of times you don't even get hit once. If these skeletons don't stop, I'm gonna freaking kill them. Alright, and what you saw when I was facing the other skeleton, not that one, is there's critical hits now in the game. So yes, alright, I could show you right here. So if you're falling, oh crap, if you're falling, you can you can crit them. That was a horrible example. So if you jump up and while you're falling down from the jump, you can hit something and it will crit them. And so yeah. So let's see what else. There's now a pushback hit. So while you're sprinting and you hit them, they'll push them back. So that's good for creepers. Mainly if you're facing a lot of enemies and you want to get the creeper out of the mix so you can finish the other one off. And so that pushed. I think he fell down in that one thing. Let's see. I'm trying to hurry. What else? Black animals. I don't. There's an animal, but they're in the water, so they're not gonna do it. When you hit animals now, they will try to run from you. They'll flee randomly. So yeah. So they don't look stupid when they're just standing there. Oh, let's go into the water. Sprint while you're sprinting. You could also jump farther, I think 3 or 4 blocks. And if you run into here, I could show you this. Oh, what? How do you die from one hit with a mushroom? Yeah, I forgot what I was about to say. But underwater now looks better. There's little particles floating in the water, and that overlay is gone. That ugly overlay that there was before. So yeah. And let's see here. Oh, field of view. Let's go way back. Alright, so this is in the menu now, so you can now change the field of view like that, like so, and it looks all weird. Up to Quake Pro, kind of rhymed with so, but alright. I like to keep it normal on this. I only change my field of view to whatever on shootings on shooter type of games. Video settings now has a brightness thing, which I keep it on fully bright for videos because that way I hopefully don't have to brighten it in post. So yeah. And let's see, I think that, yeah, you go down to Moody. I usually like to keep it around here when I'm playing by myself. So let's see, you can now, let's go over here, let's run. You can now have giant mushrooms. So if you place a mushroom on either dirt or grass, I think, and you use bone meal on it, and it will grow a giant mushroom, which you can see back here. I think the brown ones grow the flat ones like that, and the red ones grow those. This one is missing its stem because I kind of chopped it off, but it's basically just looks like that, and it goes down. So this one's cooler. But yeah, so actually I can show you that now. Oh, it's not working. It's doing that stupid thing that does. Alright, there's a big cave area that I'm not going to show you. Let's see. What else? New mobs. You saw the Enderman. There are now cave spiders, so in caves, they're only spawn in caves since there's cave spiders. But they are blue spiders and they're smaller, so they can get through a 1 block wide hole. So like a hole like that, they'll be able to get through this. And so yeah. And what else? They also poison you. So yeah, that's not good. And oh, here's a river. Here's a small river. I'll go around and show you the bigger version. This one kind of ends abruptly. Oh, and let's see what else. There are now silverfish, which are only found in strongholds, I think. And basically, it's a false brick. So if you dig the false brick out, silverfish will spawn, and I think they'll keep spawning in. I don't know though. I haven't found a dungeon to find out. But yeah, they'll start attacking you, and they don't really look like silverfish. They kind of look like rats. But whatever. Let's see here. Huge. That's pretty much all the stuff I wanted to show you. Other than one thing, which is gonna take forever to get to. All right, so there's a river over there. Jeez. See, it goes out from this pond and goes out and around and over. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm not gonna go over there to show you because I gotta go way back over here to show you something else. There are also a lot more caves. I don't know if I said this before, but you'll see a lot more cave entrances just in hills and in the ground and stuff. And when you're in caves, there's a lot less dead ends, and you'll keep going throughout the cave for a long time. So let's see. XP is now in the game. You might have saw it. You can rewind to see it because I'm not going to show you it now unless I come across a mob. But when you kill a mob, XP orbs drop out, and the bar underneath the health and the hunger bar is an XP bar. And the XP, when you absorb the XP, here I'll show you right now. When you absorb the XP orbs, see they popped out of him. There's not that many for a sheep. But they will increase your XP, and currently you don't get any experience from anything, or you do get experience, but it doesn't do anything. That will come in 1.9, and you can upgrade skills and stuff like that or something. I don't know. You'll find out then. So lie. So sprinting helps so much. So there's XP. Let's see what else. There are now villages, which is what I'm running to show you. It's not really a village. It's more of two houses. And so they're still working on these. I think NPCs will be in the game that inhabit these villages in 1.9. So you won't be alone in your world anymore, which is awesome. So yeah, not exactly sure how all that stuff's gonna work out yet. But alright, here's an example of a village. Not really a village, it's two houses, but here's a well and some houses. A little table and chairs, a little counter. I'm guessing this is going to be a shop or something. A little backyard fenced in. Because it has a counter, that's why I said that. And a little forge area. So a little table, lava, and furnaces, and then a little indoor area. So I think they're still working on these, and they'll be better later. So that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna read off the list of changes, list of changes right now. So if you don't care about this, don't listen or whatever. So here's all the changes that they've announced, and some of them I've showed you. Added a brand new biome generation code that simplifies life a lot and makes things much more exciting for the future. Added new mob Enderman. Added FOV slider. Added brightness slider. Added randomly generated ravines. Killing a monster makes it drop experience orbs. The player can level up by gathering experience orbs. Added randomly generated houses. Added huge mushrooms. Using bone meal on a small mushroom grows a mushroom into a giant mushroom if there's room. Rewrote the light rendering to use multi-texturing instead of direct colors. Skylight and block light have different tints. Cool colors for skylight, warm for block lights. Added critical hits that deal plus 50% damage, plus an extra point that makes crits with weak weapons worth it. If the player hits a mob while falling, they will always hit a critical hit. Then the game now keeps track of damage sources and types. Some damage type ignore armor now, drowning being on fire but not being in a fire, falling out of the world. Ice now only spreads next to existing ice or from coast areas. Made the explosions prettier, made level height depend on a single variable. The level height still is 128, but it's more moddable now. Added sprinting, added hunger, food is now stackable, improved the logo, added suspended particles to water, added a server list so you can remember multiple servers. The player regenerates slowly while player health regenerates slowly while the food bar is high. Eating food now takes time. Skeletons hold their bows better now. Added melons, made melons and pumpkins farmable. Animals that get hurt will flee randomly for a short while. Pigs have snouts. I'm losing my spot. Hold on. Made a flashier title screen. Looking towards the sun during sunset/sunrise changes fog color. Added fence gates. Added a player list to multiplayer, which I didn't talk about. When you hit your tab on your keyboard, and multiplayer will pull up a player list. Added silverfish, added cave spiders, added huge underground dungeons, aka strongholds. Added underground mine shafts, added melon, added sprouts for melons and pumpkins. Added vines, added iron bars, fixed mushrooms spreading infinitely, and fixed caves generating with too many dead ends. Holy crap, that was way too much to read. Alright, so if you're still here, I appreciate your viewing of this video. And I will be starting up my Minecraft Let's Play again since 1.8 is now out. So check out my channel for that, and I would appreciate any subscriptions, likes, and comments. Really helps out a lot. So I don't think I missed anything, so I will catch y'all later. Yeah. Alright, see ya.